Hello, thank you for tuning in to Life Coaching with Ty. On today's episode, we're going to talk about a various amount of things, okay? But for starters, I want to start off with a few affirmations, okay? To help you feel secure, to help you feel a little grounded. I don't know what kind of day you have been having, but you can't go wrong with affirmations, okay? So, the first affirmation is, I am enough, okay? And you say that constantly because I know women always doubt themselves if things don't go their way. Like the first instinct is like, what did I do wrong? Or how did I do this wrong? How did I mess up? Who said it was your fault? Maybe it was meant to happen, okay? So I am enough, all right? Now, for my bag getters, the ones who need that check, trying to bring it in on their own, a good affirmation to use is, I am in high demand, okay? And this is from experience. You start saying that on a daily or putting that in your journal constantly, they coming. It just goes like that, okay? Now, if you struggle with insecurities, you can constantly say things like, I am beautiful, okay? Now, this may be a touchy subject, but I feel like no one is ever dumb. I feel like sometimes we don't feel comfortable to speak up and say what we want to say sometimes. So we'll say anything to make a person be quiet, okay? So if you've had a habit of doing that and people may have called you dumb, may have called you stupid, or just made you doubt yourself, you say, I am intelligent, okay? Like you just speak it. I am intelligent, okay? I am smart. I know what I'm talking about. Like you just have to demand these things over your life in the moments where you feel you don't have it the most, okay? It's not going to make a difference if you're feeling positive all the time. If you're always happy, then you're going to always see happy results. But if you feel sad and you fall low, you don't see the happiness. You don't see the breakthrough. You don't see the end of it. All you feel is the emotion of the now. And that solves nothing. So in those times, you just trick yourself. I am beautiful, okay? I am enough. I am intelligent. I am a money magnet because everything hot. So I am a money magnet. I am successful, okay? Even if you feel like you can't be a business owner right now, you don't know where to start, I am a successful entrepreneur. You can speak it. Who said you can't claim it? You just haven't tried it yet. So how can you doubt yourself? All right? So that's going to be that. And we're going to get into a few topics. The first topic is going to be mindset shifting. And if you've been following me for a while, this is one of the main things that I talk about. And this is also one of the main subjects that I coach in, okay? So mindset shifting is important because just like we talked about those affirmations tricking us and making us believe something that we don't feel at the moment, that's what you're going to do with your mindset shifting. That's part of mindset shifting, tricking yourself, okay? And why is it important to shift your mindset, right? Why? Why should we? I feel how I feel. Why I can't stay that way? It's important to shift your mindset because the world is not set for you, okay? You have to get set for the world, okay? And life will humble you very fast if you feel stuck in your ways or if you demand to be stuck in your ways because that's just what you want. It doesn't work like that. You're going to see there's going to come a time or a place where you'll have to sacrifice something to gain what you want, okay? And that's part of mindset shifting. It just gets you prepared and it makes you more ready as a person. When you get to shifting your mindset, you change your routine, you change your habits, and you may say, I want to be the same person forever. If you do want to be the same person forever, just exit this video now because this is not the place to be. Change is evident. Change is required. Change is going to happen. I guarantee from the time you were born to now, you had a lot of changes happen that you couldn't control and that was unexpected, right? Me too. Okay, so that's all part and it falls under mindset shifting, okay? So, things you can do to shift your mindset. start different habits, start healthier habits. You can start with changing your diet, eating healthier. That helps because that's going to make you feel better. It's going to make you more creative, more active. It's going to lead you to trying new things, and you might end up finding your purpose that way with boosted energy. Okay, and so another thing you can do is, I'm getting nervous. All right, so as we talking about mindset shifting, the next thing that goes hand in hand with mindset shifting is your reality changing, okay? As you begin to sacrifice your old ways for new ways and healthier habits, you'll see things around you begin to change. You'll see that they'll begin to shift, okay? So as things shift, so for all this to make sense, so basically, once you get the shift in your mindset, that'll likely send you into a period where you'll begin to work on your shadow work, okay? Shadow work is things from our darker selves, okay? Things we may not want to talk about, traumas that we've experienced, traumatic events that we've experienced, you know, relationships that we lost that made us damaged, just any negative habits, any negative ways, anything, you know, just of yourself that you didn't agree with or you don't really approve of, okay? So you'll begin to address these type of things, okay? And these types of people, okay? With shadow work, it will make you want to mend relationships or gain closure on things that left you confused or things that left you hurt, okay? And I say that to say this. Once you shift your mindset, once you realize that your reality is changing, okay? Once you do your shadow work, you begin healing, you begin changing your ways and changing the people you allow around you into your energy, then you're going to begin, if not before, but then you'll begin to work on your boundaries, okay? Boundaries are important because as you change, people are going to still look at you the same. They're going to still look at you as the person that they seen you as before, okay? And by that, I mean, if you used to smoke and drink all the time, they're going to think that you still smoke and drink all the time, even if that's something that you sacrificed and gave up to better your life, okay? If you used to start a lot of fights back in the day, they're going to think that you still start a lot of fights or you with the drama. You want to, you know, you get what I'm saying. If you used to club, they're going to think you still club, etc. Okay? And so these people are going to still think this way about you. However, you're not that same person. So now you got to put up boundaries and maybe have some uncomfortable conversations with some people just to set the record straight, just so they can understand the person that you are now, the person that you are today, or the person that you are becoming, okay? It's okay to let somebody know what you do not allow or what you do not approve of, okay? So you simply speak up for yourself, okay? If someone asks you to do something and you don't want to do it, you simply say no. It's that simple. It's not no because I have to go get the kids. It's not no because the car broke down. It's no. No is the answer. Whether something traumatic happened and you can't show up or whether you just don't want to go, the answer is no. And that's all anybody else needs to know, okay? So that's part of boundaries, okay? Another thing that comes with boundaries, you may have people who have hurt you and you never spoke up to them, but the fact that you didn't speak up to them, it left you with all this animosity, okay? Or all this anger, all this guilt, whatever emotion that came behind it. You feel that you need to talk to this person. You feel that you need to address it, right? So what you do is you talk to that person and you address how you feel. Okay, you may not necessarily get closure. You may not necessarily get the answer that you were expecting or that you needed to hear, but whatever answer you got, I guarantee that was enough, okay? However way the situation goes, however it ends, that's what God intended for it to happen. So it's up to you to use your, what word am I looking for? I'm having a brain fart. Not concern. Oh, it's up to you to use your discernment, okay? on what to do with that answer and how to carry that person. For me personally, if I have to walk away from somebody, if I have to cut somebody off, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna choose me first every time, because you have to, because the next person is gonna choose them first every time. But that's not saying that I don't care about everyone's well-being, or I'm not concerned about the next human being. That's not what I'm saying. It's just when it comes to certain situations, this is the purpose of boundaries, okay? This is how they come into play. Now, if y'all would like more details on boundaries, that could be a different video, but we're going to touch on a few subjects, and we're going to keep it going. And I'm getting nervous, but it's okay. We're going to keep it going. But let's talk about why you should fast, okay? Sacrifice something for a higher gain. What are you going to sacrifice for a higher gain, okay? Like currently, I've been working out. The goal is to lose some weight. I'm sacrificing my time for the gym to get the weight goal that I want, okay? Or you may sacrifice a lower pay rate for a better lifestyle in a year, because this other job gave you the opportunity to work towards something else. Or you could sacrifice a bad habit. In return, you're asking God for a breakthrough. You're asking God for a certain job. You're asking God for a certain career change or a shift, okay? And that's the benefits. Like when you let something go that's dear to you, that you feel like you couldn't let go, or you couldn't break that habit, like God, that doesn't go unnoticed, okay? He's going to reward you in some shape, way, or form, but you just have to remain calm and always be grateful, okay? And I definitely talk about gratitude a lot as well if you've been following me, but this is like the first video, you could say, episode. So I'm going to touch on some previous subjects. And if you feel like it needs to be elaborated, enough people, you know, we'll go from there and we'll keep going. But yes, gratitude is very important, okay? When you wake up, you should automatically be saying thank you just to have breath, okay? Just to be able to move your limbs, to have your limbs, to have eyesight, to be able to hear. These are things that we often take for granted, okay? And you can't take these things for granted. So things that I do to show gratitude on a daily, I journal. And I've seen a lot of other successful YouTubers speak on journaling, and basically you start the sentence off, not me getting tongue-tied. You start the sentence off with, I am so happy and grateful now that, okay? And you follow that with whatever you're grateful for. It could be something that you're grateful for now, or it could be something that you're giving thanks to that you haven't even received yet, okay? So what's an example? I am so happy and grateful now that I have a trusting and loving relationship with God. Okay, yes, you can give thanks for your relationship with God. You should give thanks for your relationship with God, okay? Or say, I'm not a homeowner yet, so it could go like, I am so happy and grateful now that I've been able to what? All right, devil, get behind me, because you're messing with my words. Okay, but I am so happy and grateful now that I have been able to buy my dream home. And you can go into details about the house to really make it real, like you really have received this and you are truly grateful for it. You have to speak it sometimes before it actually manifests, okay? That's part of mindset shifting and your reality changing due to you having faith, okay? It's the faith. The faith and the gratitude, it'll take you on.